Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And just a few things to talk about today. First off is we do have the Countdown Quest Part 2 for the 3rd anniversary. I don't really know what they're counting down, but sure. So every day we can do a quest and you can get some of these random rewards. So 5-star Battle Shard, 5-star Protector Shard, it looks like 10 anniversary medals, a Platinum Hammer, a 10% ticket, 2 of them actually, and then some Octagram emblems. These are easy giveaway stages. Like if you look at this, it's 50k EP, so you get the Shard today, 5 crystals. So this is nothing to be super overly hyped up about. But we do have something in the Twitterverse, or Xverse, whatever you want to call it. And that is the next live stream announcement happening on the 26th at 8 p.m. Japan time, which is unfortunately going to translate to 3 in the morning Pacific time for me. So this is 1 week from today. So in 1 week, we'll be streaming summons for whatever gets announced during this live stream, because this will happen early in the morning for me on the 26th, and the banner will drop late for me on the 26th, so it would have dropped 2 hours ago, technically, but a week from now. This should be interesting, because, as you can see, there are no special guests here, and there are no special guests named. It says, "We welcome blank as our guest." It's just the normal MC that we always get. So the special project 1 and 2 that are announced for December, which they announced a couple weeks ago, apparently it's not a collab. So while I made the speculation videos about it, and we're like, maybe it could be a collab, maybe not. Maybe one of these is going to be taken up by the upgrade abilities for the old units. So over a month ago now, they announced that on December 20th, we'll be able to start upgrading the old 5-star characters to the EX levels, and then further upgrade them to the Unbound rarity, the new rarity that we've just now begun to got for, like Divine General and Octagram Demon Lord. So they'll get the probably higher stats, they'll get extra alt damage maybe, and they'll get the 6th and 7th EX boards, which currently old 5 stars and EX characters don't have access to. It's only the Unbounds. So that's going to happen on the 20th, which is quite a ways away. So maybe that is taken up by one of these slots. And then we were hoping, hey, maybe we get a collab. It could be the Idolmaster collab that I was thinking. Doesn't really seem to be that now. Otherwise, we would have had like a special guest teaser with like a shadow or something and mystery question marks all over it. Not so much the case here. So it looks like whatever they think is special in December is not what we would consider quote unquote special, right? So doesn't mean that collabs can't still happen. It's just that it's definitely not going to be really talked about next week on Tuesday. So unfortunate. Also probably better because it gives people to recover their crystal supplies. So now we can spend quite a few months just like holding, maybe preemptively start saving for the 3.5 anniversary when that hits in April. So for like Exalted Champions this time around, or even the pre 2-part 3.5 Annie, which we always get in March, early April, I guess. So you could start saving for that, and you just don't do anything for the December, which historically speaking, if we look at it, last year we did get the Pretty Sparkle collab, and the final banner of that was Christmas Shuna. So Christmas Shuna here. If we go back another year to the Fire meta, we got Christmas Shizu and Christmas Velzard on a double banner around December 11th. And when did Shizu come out? December 17th. So there's kind of a large gap around that time frame. And then the year before that, the first year, the entire November December meta was all Christmas themed. So I would expect that whatever's coming next week will might be Christmas themed, or maybe just the final banner, because over the past couple of years it's only been the final banner. Very possible that's not, because they've gone against all the normal, typical tropes this entire year. So there's no reason they can't just flip it on its head now. But I think this is good because people have spent a lot of crystals, whether they're summoning for Antagonist or Octagram Demon Lord or the Divine General team and all their banners. We're kind of spent. And with the general feedback of the third anniversary, I know a lot of people are kind of like, meh, not super impressed, not overly thrilled, myself included. Don't get me wrong, there are a number of things I would have changed about this Annie. What it did do is it did bring quite a lot of stuff to do, and it was all busy work. It was a whole butt ton of missions that even I'm not done with. I'm not done with Crucible. They've just put these the equipment missions in, so that's going to take a while. Corridor I'm still working on, but it's like they gave us the Conquest, they gave us the Rookie Supports, they gave us the Chamber of Memories missions, so it's not like we haven't had anything to do. It's just the free stuff that we would expect to be given was not given, and that's what's kind of disappointing for a lot of people. So I totally get it. This gives us a good opportunity to not spend. Save your crystal stocks. Don't do anything for December. January metas tend to be a little bit more better than others historically, generally, right? Because last year we got New Year's Blessing, which is still a fairly solid team for most content. And then the year before that, we had the light meta. So light Raphael is double stacking damage meta. This was our first like really big time blue stacking team after water, which didn't do as much damage as light. And then 2 months later, we got EXs. So January tends to have a little bit better things going on for it than other months, and then like February, depending on what it is. January, February is kind of give or take. So I think we should see maybe a few months of saving, easy saving for free-to-play players especially, and then we can start recuperating for the half anniversary when that rolls around in April, May. So yeah, I don't really expect too much out of this live stream announcement. I expect them to talk about maybe the process of how we upgrade these old units to EXs and beyond, because we currently don't know the requirements. We don't know if they have to be level 120 with moats, or they have to be fully like level 100 at least for the old units. Like, we know literally nothing about the costs, the requirements, anything except they're being upgraded. And it's not just the old 5 stars, they're also going to do the EX units, so existing EXs, New Year's Rimuru, Exalted Champion Melon, they will also be able to be upgraded to Unbound. But again, we don't know how. So I really hope they talk about it during this live stream, along with showing off the new incoming meta, whether it be Christmas themed or whether it be something else for half of it and then Christmas for the end of it. Remains to be seen. And as far as what these two special projects are, fuck, I don't know at this point. So it doesn't seem to be a collab. Doesn't mean it can't be, and they could just surprise us and do it halfway through, kind of like what they did with Konosuba. But I'm not really feeling it based on just this very plain looking live stream announcement. So if people who are wanting a collab, sorry, they didn't really give it to you. And for people that didn't want to collab because they want to save, looks like you're winning right now. So with that said, let me know in the comments below what now you think are going to be put into these number 1 and 2 special project slots. Do you think one of them is going to be this 5-star upgrade and the other one is going to be something stupid? Do you think they're both going to be stupid? Very possible. Let me know your thoughts, but that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.